All right, so now let's talk about decluttering your mind. So let's start off with kind of an evaluation of what your mind feels like right now. Does it feel like there are about 1,000 browser tabs open all at once? Does it feel like it's going about 100 miles an hour? Or is your mind quiet and peaceful? If your mind feels a little more scattered and busy and not quite quiet and peaceful, here we're going to take some steps to get you there by decluttering your mind. Right, here are the steps that we're going to take for a decluttered mind. First of all, do a brain dump. And to do this, you can take a blank piece of paper or one of the templates provided and just write down everything on your mind, from to-dos to concerns, appointments, and everything in between. Just getting all of that down on paper and out of your brain does wonders to clear things up. Next, we're going to start making sense of that brain dump by making an everything to-do list. We're going to take all of the to-dos off of your brain dump and sort it into a to-do list. And a great way to take a step further is to sort that to-do list by category and even add things like appointments and concerns and things like that. And finally, we're going to prioritize that to-do list. And we're going to take those just first few priorities and transfer them to a separate list for you to focus on right now. Leave that everything to-do list, put it away for now, and just focus on those top priorities. You know everything is listed there, so you don't have to worry about it until it's time to tackle that from your to-do list. Go through your very top priorities first, and then you can go back and take the next priorities, and so on and so forth. So just to recap, brain dump, make an everything to-do list, and from that everything to-do list, make a separate priority to-do list to tackle first. Another great way to keep your mind decluttered is to figure out an effective planning system. Find a good planner that works for you, but the most important aspect of a planner is to actually use it. It's just to make it a habit to use your planner to write down your to-dos and appointments, your meal plan. Just the act of using it will make it more effective. But that being said, it's good to find one that fits for your life. Maybe you need one broken down by times to fit in all your appointments. Maybe you need a longer to-do list. Maybe you need one that's geared more towards home to-dos and meal planning. So whatever you need, there's probably a planner out there for you. Do a little bit of research, make a list of what you need from a planner, and go from there. All right. Finally, here are some specific strategies for decluttering your mind. First one I suggest is to use the Notes app on your phone. I use and love Google Keep because I can access it from both my phone and my Google account from my computer. It's easy to copy and paste, and I can take those little notes in Google Keep and transfer them to a Google document. So I am making little notes all the time, whether it's something I want to remember. I usually make my grocery list on there, and I usually even make a meal plan for the week on there too. It has a ton of different uses. You can add tags and colors to sort and prioritize things. So I definitely recommend checking out Google Keep or another note-taking app to help keep you organized. All right, next is make a monthly overview document that includes appointments and categorized to-dos such as business, home, etc. And I use Google Documents for this. I like to make a document for each month to just kind of go over my goals and to-dos, appointments, and pretty much anything going on in that specific month. It's kind of my home base for my to-do list that month. And it really works well for keeping me on task. And finally, to help keep your mind decluttered, take time to rest and renew your mind. Now, this is so important that you take time to rest and renew by doing something you enjoy. Some things I enjoy is reading or doing an adult coloring page or trying some hand lettering. Those are the things that I find most relaxing and renewing. And also taking a walk. That always renews my mind too. So just figure out what works best for you and make time to do that so you are rested and refreshed to keep your mind decluttered and focused. And finally, our trial and error page. That your system isn't going to be perfect after your first try, but keep trying and you'll figure out what system works best for you in your life. All right, so next be sure to dive into the resources to help you with your game plan for getting your mind decluttered and keeping it that way. I'll see you next time.